Thank you, Ernest. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
I was listening to the previous presentations, and then now with the EU gender pay gap, I was thinking, okay, how many gender values do they have in the legacy systems? But okay, let's not get deeper into that. I'm really happy about the survey results, indeed. So our cooperation comes in time. I'm EDGARS STAFECKIS, co-founder of TrustLynx. We are a company that produces technology and provides it to many others, so that it would be very easy for you to enhance capabilities of the systems where your users work with things like digital signatures, seals, support of digital identities. We are originally registered in Estonia, but we're working across Baltics, Poland, also in Italy. So this part of world, Europe, Central and Southern is where we are currently mostly developing. The product itself, to explain it in simple words, it's like a box of different features that are working behind the systems where you work, what you like to work, where you manage the data. It covers all the technical things to get something signed, validated, sealed, archived in a user-friendly and secure way. It actually started as a curve-out of a technology consulting company. We were previously doing it on project basis. So we were hired to extend systems like SAP, OpenText, Microsoft, IBM. So the big giants with the features that today actually modern businesses expect as a native or standard capability in the modern business tools. You might be actually already using our product without knowing it. So we are like one of the back-end pieces in different modern and digital solutions. We do have very many software vendors and integrators as our customers, but I'm not going to use those names here. One name I'm allowed to announce because that's like your sister in the terms of the group. So Bluebridge Technology is also one of the proud customers of ours. You can see some of the customers that use our technology across Baltics, Poland, Italy, as I mentioned, and they use it for a variety of reasons, starting from signing a document in a document management system, applying for a doctor's visit, paying internet bank payment, sealing some data, so whatsoever. To move digital, you need trust services, and to get them right in your system, very many companies use our approach. Absolute majority of them use it also for the HR processes. Naturally, they want them to be digital, user-friendly, compliant. Why I'm here is to maybe explain also some typical questions, or also to encourage you to use the capability in a group product. Done. And then I would share with you the top 3 questions that your doctor is not telling you. No, but typical questions that we experience when we talk with companies, especially about HR. So first of all, will there be users, will our employees be able to sign documents with us digitally with a qualified signature? That's I think question number 1 we always get asked. We have white collars, we have blue collars, will they be able to do it? So those who know me on Facebook, I was recently actually, not on Facebook, on LinkedIn, I was recently also speaking about it out loud because my counter question is, guys, do you pay salaries in cash or you pay to the bank account? And there's always like, oh, come on, we pay to the bank. So I say, no, most likely your people will also be able to sign with you digitally. And sub-questions here also go then. One is the user base, how many people actually have a digital signature tool. And the second one is, even if they have it, will they use it with you? To answer the first question, about the light and the colors of presentation, you can now draw an imaginary map of Baltic states around those bars there. You cannot see them maybe, but it's meant Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania there. How many users are there? You can see there different bars represent different digital signature tool. So this is ID card in respective country, Smart ID and Mobile ID, and eParaksts Mobile. Long story short, today there are over nearly 8 million digital identities with a qualified signature across these 3 countries. And do you know what's the total population of these 3 countries? Very good. 6.2, meaning that there are more digital identities, that there are more people in Baltics. Well, we know also why is that, because you and I most likely have ID card in use, Smart ID, HRB mobile, but very high probability that your target audience will have a tool to sign with you digitally. The next thing, will they use it? It already depends on the user experience, on the way how you present it. If they will need to do it in, I don't know, in emails, download from the system, sign in a parakstītājs, attach to the email, send it away, do all the manual tasks. Doable, but very clumsy and with many places for risks and inconsistencies. If you embed it in the system where they work and make it as doing a payment in internet bank, voila, most likely it will work as a charm. Yeah, there are different tools used. There is one new one in Lithuania since last year, LT-ID, LT-ID. They are growing, but still, this signals that there might be different methods. So if you want to have a full coverage, you should follow the trends and support different methods. And this is only map of Baltics. I didn't add here Poland, and in Europe in total there are, to be honest, like 200 methods, something like this, which also then support the qualified signature as output. So first question, will the users have the method? Yes, they will, with very high probability. Will they use it? It's up to you. In this case, our group is helping you with that. Second, okay, is that legit? Or when it's enough with the click in the system, when do we need a qualified signature? Also, for me, the answer is rather simple, but I'll try to answer it also in a simple ways. So in total in Europe, there are regulars, which is like alma mater of different local government or local country regulations. It's called EDGARS. It defines, in which case, what trust level or legal meaning a transaction has. And they separate 3 different levels. It's like looking like mobile coverage, signal, strength. Advanced, in short, is the signature or the click in the system that you have already today. It has a shorter legal meaning, not shorter, but lesser legal meaning. It's legit, but in case of proceeding, it's your obligation to provide additional evidence to the court. Difference between qualified, if you use qualified, then courts must accept what you give to them and you don't need to provide additional evidence about this transaction. And on different papers, it has the explanation. If you do it qualified level signature, it equals the same as a wet signature. This is about signatures. There are different trust services, things like e-seals as well. And give you an example, in Poland there's the changes in the labor code that says if you digitize the historical paper records and during the course you also e-seal them properly, you can use, it gets the same legal meaning as the paper original. So the digital archive becomes the same legal meaning as the paper books or libraries whatsoever. Meaning that you can use the paper in winter for better purposes, right? So trust services are there when you want to do digital, compliant. And next question usually is then security. First of all, let's leave, okay, there's always the question in the room, yeah, how secure it is, where is the data going, how is, how are you going to make sure that it's protected and we don't have more risks? No, first of all, I always say, first, let's leave cybersecurity to the professionals and that kind of take it out of the agenda of the end user. Of course, the end user is very often the monkey with a dynamite, but it's up to us to make the flows, the processes, cybersecurity proof. How it usually works. Now, as a user, I would use in the system, I want to sign this document, I choose my preferred method, enter my magic 4 zeros or 5 sixes, and that's it. And the security is taken care under the hood. And this is what A Group is doing for you guys, building it in as a native capability to ensure all the security in place. Yeah, with such approach, why customers are doing? You all also want to go digital, to be more innovative, to automate. That will work if the user experience is right, and also if the data is protected in a secure way. And we have a solution to present, if I understand right. My assignment here was to warm up and introduce and explain those typical things, to give over the microphone to the real show. Ready? Thank you very much. I will be here as well, so let's have a conversation. hit me. Mobile app is, in our case, one of possible interfaces how you access. In this case, you would have HRB portal mobile version, and then it's up to a group if they will expose the button sign or collect signature from somebody to access it from it as well. In reality, many customers, they usually do it all channels. The same product, if it has a mobile view, then it will also have the capability in it.